Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. 2nd down and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
He'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. To the left side here. Caught by Addison.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 11 yards on the connection there, and that will be a first down. He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short, down near the goal.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Redwoods. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll check this down to the running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Redwoods. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Reichert now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Redwoods will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Hubbard. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Another run here with Hubbard. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. A tight end in motion now. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Rams.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Score! Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Redwoods. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Will Whiter to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Short kick, taken just inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 82 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams draw closer here. It's 21-14. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance to find the end zone for the second time here today. And I'll be honest, if I'm the play caller, by the end of this drive, I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Redwoods. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Redwoods have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have the Rams first down. They'll wind up getting 7 on 4th and 3.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Redwoods are going to take possession here at their own 33.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. His drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Redwoods. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Will Weicker to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man downfield is Leggett. And he will score. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Rams. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's hauled in on the left by McClure. Rams use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air one more time. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on third and long. He'll air it out down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That stop made by Byron Young. Here's second and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will score again. Touchdown, Redwoods. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Redwoods will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And a short pickup there to about the 18. Now, faking the give. And this throw batted away. And incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, big hole left side. He'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end. But in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both. And when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6. But in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a give up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Tight end going in motion here. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And an Orlando first down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
It is brought in the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Redwoods. Reichert now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Redwoods will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They run out of the gun with Cora. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida State. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He'll drop to throw. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Here's a run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Redwoods. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hubbard. Not much. Second and long coming up. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So the handshake's down on the field following a good